if anything, when you're editing it, depending on how it breaks, you can always have John as the narrator record something separate and send to you of like, now we join our heroes here, blah, blah, blah.
And we're back for part 2 of Blasto, Eternity is Forever.
You're listening to Reignite, a show that's picking up where we left off.
I'm MJ.
And I'm Matt, a.k.a. Stormageddon.
I'm John Lestrange.
I'm Case Aiken.
And I'm Brian.
Last time on Blasto, Eternity is Forever.
Blasto, we need you and your crew to save Vermeer like you saved Krognus. You are the only agent we have who has faced Cronus and lived to tell the tale. And we have heard consistently great things about the rest of you. Lieutenant Rick's deadliest biotic the Cabal ever let slip through their fingers. Bogan Jack, the Solarian who snipes as well with his words as he does with his gun. Azure Sun, right, one of the best young commandos we've seen in the past 50 years. Here's what you know about Cronus. He's a brilliant Krogan scientist. As you can tell by his name, Cronus specializes in time-based technology. Because of the nuclear blast set up on Vermeer 2 years prior, the planet is largely uninhabitable. A perfect spot for a Krogan hell-bent on building an army. And if anything managed to survive that explosion, Cronus could clone himself an army of Krogan juggernauts.
So this one thinks that you can probably get a stealth squad to distract the front gates while we go in the back. And we can use my ship to sneak in, as it does have stealth technology, not unlike the classic Normandy.
This all sounds good to me, the omnipotent narrator.
There's too much radiation in this blast, though. We're going to have to search.
And we're back for part 2 of Blasto, Eternity is Forever.
So about 100 feet away from you all, beyond the wreckage of corpses and broken machinery, you find Cronus's facility. It's a 2-story building shaped like a large circle. Vermeer is disturbingly quiet as you approach the structure. The building looks new, although incomplete. Almost as if Cronus only concerned himself with setting up exactly what he needed and ignored everything else. As you approach the front of the facility, everything seems fine, almost as if it's abandoned. What do you do?
This one encountered many a trap the last time I tried to capture Cronus. We should investigate and see if we can find any before we proceed.
I thought his heart was going to tell him to send a Solarian in first.
Well, the Solarian's approach would then be, so we're going to go around a few times before we go anywhere near going inside.
I rolled a 14 for investigation.
The door is trapped. There is a trap on the door.
I did my due diligence. Somebody else deal with this.
15.
That is exactly... You keep rolling... you keep rolling 15s. You also keep rolling exactly the DCs that I have set.
He's Blasto, man.
You manage to disarm the trap. You pull up some hard light, like little wire cutters on your Omni tool, and you fiddle open a side panel. You find some wires in there, and you find that there's a bomb. It's a bomb. And if you had opened the door without disarming the trap, it would have blown up, and it would have been very, very bad. But you're Blasto, so you know exactly what wire to cut, because Cronus uses the same bomb setup that he used blah blah years ago when you first captured him. So, you know what to do, and you cut it.
So I have a question about the bomb now that I've disabled it. Is it still active? Is it still pressure activated? Like, could I throw it at someone to blow them up? Should I hold on to it, or can I not remove it in that way?
Yeah, you can remove the bomb.
I do that, and I put it in my pack for later.
I love it. I'm so yeah. Didn't expect you to do that, but yeah.
Please blow up Cronus with his own damn bomb.
I have a plan when we get to Cronus.
Matt, I want you to write down the damage on that bomb. It deals 2d12.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a bomb. It does bomb stuff. It hurts.
It is the bomb.
It does 2d12 now that you have it. It would have done 2d6 if you had failed to disarm it and failed the thing. But you're Blasto, and I can justify whatever I want. There are no more traps on this door. This is the front door of the facility. There was the one bomb trap on it, kind of like a token gesture, right? Cronus maybe didn't expect this to actually get you, but It would have been insulting if he hadn't at least tried. So you put a quick bomb here, but there are no more traps. And you can go in if you want.
So we enter the facility in character. This one has a plan to take out Cronus before he can take us out. If we can approach the room and the three of you can distract him, I will cloak and see if I can place the bomb. That might cut our time of dealing with him down, if not taking him out completely, though I assume he'll have countermeasures of some kind. But it's a start. If nothing else, a distraction.
Sure, I can distract him.
Before you all do that, though, everyone make a perception check for me.
I didn't think we were in the room with him yet, but I just wanted to get that out in the open, so they knew.
Yeah, you're
Dirty
not.
20, baby.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a nat one.
Is this in response to being surprised about something?
No. This is in response to you noticing if there are security cameras.
21.
Okay.
That's an 11?
2.
Okay, Lutana and Blasto, you notice security cameras. They have not noticed you yet, but Azure is just walking right into the facility, and if no one stops her, she's gonna get spotted.
Lutana stops her.
She's straight up skipping.
You're going to have to do something to physically restrain her.
Okay, so I'm going to maybe acrobatics for grabbing her arm and
Yeah, go for it.
20.
Yes, you managed to successfully grab Lutana right before the cameras see you.
Can I take the appropriate response to what we do whenever we see cameras and shoot them?
You can shoot the cameras, absolutely. Yeah.
I rolled an 18 on the die to hit the cameras. I think I hit them.
Yeah, the camera blows up. The nearest camera, you shoot it, and it blows up. And then you hear over the intercom, because you blew up the camera, and so that means he knows you're here because one of the cameras suddenly stopped working. But at least, he doesn't know exactly where you are.
Correct.
Okay, so you start to make your way into the facility. It's a pretty simple setup. It's mostly one long hallway that spirals inward towards a center room.
About how big is this facility?
I would say that it is 500 by 500 feet, and it's 2 stories. It's big.
Okay.
That seems appropriate, but I don't actually know if that's a good size.
I would like to be moving through the facility, I'm assuming there's pillars or something that whatever structures holding it up together. I would like to be trying to sneak behind points of cover.
Just staying in cover as you're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't really have to worry about stealthing quite so much because Cronus does know that you're here.
Yeah, but he doesn't know where I am necessarily.
He doesn't know specifically where you are, but he does know that you are now in the facility. Blasto kind of rang his doorbell pretty hard. As you start to make your way down the hallway, there is a door on your right, and then the hallway continues on in front of you.
Just to put it out there for you, John, so you know, since as we go through, there may be more traps, which I assume. Blasto is feather light. Which increases his speed, but it also means I don't set off pressure plates or other weight-based
Perfect.
traps.
Great. Love it. And I know that Bogan Jath cannot be surprised by things because of a thing that he has.
You're right
And
there.
Lutana Rix also
I
cannot
have
be...
danger sense. I
Yeah.
have advantage against dex saving throws.
Vanguard stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a door on your right. It's open. And as you peek inside, you see a room full of scientific equipment.
This one thinks this seems like an obvious trap, but that said, this one thinks we should still investigate.
After you, Blasto.
I'm going to do a perception check. That could have been better. 7 on the die plus 5, so 12.
It's fine. Yeah, you are Blasto certain that there are no traps on this door.
I will walk through.
Yeah, okay.
If Blasto says it's safe, it must be safe.
You all enter the room.
I don't.
Bogan Jath and Azure's in the room. What do the rest of you do?
Start looking around. Does anything happen after I walk through the door?
Nothing happened so far. You are in the room. Everything seems perfectly fine. It's full of scientific equipment.
I follow.
Is this the only room that we have access to?
Right now, yeah.
Okay, so then, yeah, I'd go in.
Okay. All right. Azure, Blasto, and Lutana have all entered the room. Bogan has elected to stay in the hallway. And
Bogan's good out here.
yeah, and then heavy metal door slams shut behind last of you. There was a 15-second timer on that, and I was counting it out. And you all made it in just before the door closed, except for Bogan. So it's just a room full of scientific equipment. There's like beakers and like computer stuff. And a heavy metal door has slammed shut, trapping Bogan in the hallway, and the rest of you inside the room. Bogan, make a perception check.
Okay. I do terribly at these. That's a 9.
Is it to hear the subtle sound of gas hissing?
No. What did you roll?
A 9.
You don't hear anything just yet. 3 of you are trapped in a room. Bogan, you're outside. What do you guys do?
Are there any other exits?
Nope. It's a very simple facility. It's almost like it was designed to be a trap.
Investigation check. 18.
I'll look for like vents or something. Yeah.
There are, on an 18, you know that there's nothing locking this door in place. It's just heavy. It's just a big, heavy thing. So you could probably, like, break it off, or you could, like, lift it back up with a high enough check. An 18. There is one other exit through this room. It's a hole in the wall that, like, no one really finished. Blasto could fit through because he's a squishy body, but the other two, maybe not.
Okay. Is it possible for us to lift the door with biotics?
Yes, absolutely.
So I would like to point out the hole in the wall and then also suggest that maybe Azure and I work together to lift the door with biotics.
Absolutely.
Sure.
That
I've got
sounds
the
great.
pull. I've got the pull ability. Let's do it.
Yeah, so before we get to that, Bogan, you can't be surprised. So they don't get a drop on you, but 2 Loki mechs round the corner and approach you.
Like hell they do.
Yeah, I mean, they can't surprise you, so like they don't at least get that drop on you. But we're not going to bother rolling initiative because you can't be surprised. You're going to go first. I just want to put that in your head, and then we're going to jump back to what Blasto does.
Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze through the wall,
Okay.
through the hole that was pointed out to me, to then come around the other side and see if I can help open the door from the other side if there's a lever or a button or anything.
You make your way out into the hallway, and you see 2 Loki mechs approaching Bogan, who has his gun drawn.
I shout to Bogan, "Can you handle this? Can I help them get out, or do you need backup?"
That remains to be seen.
Okay, and now we're going to jump to Lutana and Azure to get that door open.
Okay, what should we roll?
I mean, what do you think? Are you using a biotic power like lift to get the door open, or are you just trying to like use your brain strength to get it up?
Yeah, I'm going to use a first. I'm going to burn a first level spell slot on the pull ability.
I actually don't have pull or lift. Catapult, lance, shockwave, biotic slash.
Okay, if Azure wants to do a first level lift spell to get the door open, if you want, you can help out and give Azure advantage on the roll by like helping out because you're both biotics. You can just sort of like tandem pull it. So Azure, roll with advantage.
Okay. Guess like basically like a power attack roll. Biotic power
Basically.
attack roll.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled really well. That is
What do you roll?
I got a +7, so a 24.
Yeah. The DC to lift it was 20. So you are able to successfully wrench that door up, and as you get it all the way back up into the up position, you hear a click as it's back in place, and you are able to enter the hallway. There are still those 2 Loki mechs. Bogan, if you want to attack.
Azure yells, "Fear my mighty brain!"
Alright, calm down there.
So we were moving stealthily through the hallway before. Are
Yes.
there like pillars or something I could take cover behind, or is it just an open space here?
It's pretty much just an open hallway. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop my hex shield real fast as a bonus action.
Just as a reminder, there are only 2 Loki mechs. They're just guards patrolling the hallway.
You could probably just kill them both in one round.
Yeah, that's fine though, because it's only if they completely disable it that it. If I take them out, it's not an issue. And long story short, I drop my hex shield so that if they try to shoot me, they're not shooting me, and I have full cover.
Okay.
And I am going to start shooting at the first of the Loki mechs.
Okay.
All right. So that was a 9, and thus I am going to add a superiority dice to that one. That's more like it. That's a 17.
Yeah, that hits. Full damage.
Okay. So that one takes 8 points of damage.
Okay, he looks very nearly dead, sparks flying out of him, moving in shuddering jerks. But he's not quite dead yet. I think a stiff breeze might knock him over.
Well, it's a good thing I can shoot him again.
Okay, yeah, roll a hit.
Okay, and so that one is going to take then 11 points of damage.
This was the same one?
Yes.
Okay, it dies. It's dead.
Okay.
There's one Loki mech left. It doesn't really matter who wants to go. If you want to decide amongst yourself who wants to try and kill it, I'm fine with that.
I mean, I feel like since they were opening the door, I would be next up to notice the mechs and shoot them.
That seems reasonable.
That seems reasonable. Blasto, roll to hit.
I roll a 14.
That hits. That's their AC.
Right. 4 damage on that second mech.
Okay. It takes that hit. It's not dead. It is now going to shoot at Bogan.
Okay, it can't actually shoot me. I'm totally covered. So here's how it works. My Hex Shield has an AC of 5.
Okay. It hits that AC then.
Okay.
Does it have health or does it just
Yes, it does.
What's its health?
50.
Oh, its health is 50. Okay. It takes 2. Takes
Okay.
2 damage.
Yeah, so the way the Hex Shield works is that if I throw it down, that takes the damage instead of me, but I'm stuck inside of it.
Okay. All right. So you all right. So you can't move, but you've given yourself 50 extra HP.
Yes.
I love it. Okay.
I mean, I can pick it back up, but it won't recharge until a long rest.
Right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Azure, you did the biotic lift to get the door open, so I would say that Lutana is next if she wants to try and take out this mech.
Yeah, sure. Am I within punching range?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and
Or you
punch
can
it.
very easily get into it. It's not a wide hallway.
Gonna punch it.
Just gotta beat a 14.
Yeah, I beat a 14.
Okay.
8.
It dies.
Nice.
Yeah, they only had 10 HP. They're weenies. So you punch it so hard it done explodes. Leaves a char mark on the wall. You've taken out those 2 Loki mechs, and you've survived this other trap. Do you begin to move forward through the facility again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to backtrack to another hallway, I guess, but yeah.
There's only the one hallway. There's one hallway in this facility.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought this hallway ended in this.
Yeah, the door was just
Room.
an offshoot of that hallway we were in.
Oh, okay. No, so
That's
just
what I thought too. That's why I asked, like, was there anywhere else we could go?
okay. So let me just explain the layout of this facility to you, the players, to avoid any confusion. It is a big spiral going from the entrance to a central chamber. There are going to be 5 rooms that you will come across before you get there that you can choose to enter or ignore, which may or may not have consequences. But there's just one hallway. This is a big trap.
Well, I mean, the bad guy's always right in the middle of the whole base, right? Let's just go right to the middle.
I mean, you can do that. You start to make your way forward through the facility again, making, taking some care with your motion as you do that.
Well, wait, do we stop and look at the technology that was in that room?
You can investigate it now. The trap has been disarmed because it activated and then was surpassed. Make a investigation, engineering, or science check. Whichever one is higher. Any one of those will get you the answer if you beat the DC.
Okay.
Nope. I rolled a 2, and I've got no bonuses to any of those.
Okay, it's metal. You know that much.
I rolled 12.
It's technology metal. You know that much.
Well, God damn it. I have expertise, but I rolled a 1, so that's a
Okay,
9.
let's see if Azure's the smartest one in the party. 10. Nope.
No, none of you know what this technology is for. Bogan and Blasto, you can actually roll with advantage. Blasto, you're familiar with Cronus's technology, and Bogan, you are Solarian STG, so you would have seen this type of stuff before. So roll again.
All right, that's a 16.
Okay.
A 3, one higher than before.
Okay, Blasto, it's metal. Bogan, the DC to beat was 15, so you know that everything in here is equipment for building an atomic clock and a gravity well.
Those both sound bad.
Yeah. You don't know, with a 16, you don't know, like, what Cronus is maybe planning to do with that, but it is all clock and gravity-based technology here. Whether or not you want to share that with anyone is your call.
Well, unsurprising to those of us familiar with the root of his name, Cronus is all about this atomic clock right here. And meanwhile, also you can see here the Mass Effect field requirements to create a gravity well.
Azure falls asleep.
Okay, bad tech. Got it. This one thinks we need to destroy it, but let's handle Kronos first.
Yeah, you can very easily blow this facility up after, you win the movie.
Sure, let's keep moving on.
Yeah, you make your way forward through the hallway. You move forward a little bit. You come across a second room. There's no door on this one. As you peer inside, you see 12 cots and some lockers in the background. And that's it. It's just an empty, you guess, a dormitory for guards and whatnot.
Unless anyone stops her or tells her otherwise, Azure is ignoring everything and just marching her way towards the central chamber.
Azure, slow down. Blasto, would you like to sneakily maybe open those lockers?
Sometimes recon is important.
What? But the bad guy's that way. Shouldn't we just go after the bad guy?
Yeah, but maybe there are bullets for our guns.
We have no shortage of bullets. Although the way Azure fires, this one thinks she might run out of bullets.
I've got thermal clips for days.
I engage my tactical cloak and do a little bit of snooping.
Okay, yeah. You pass through the doorway just fine. There's no trap on this door. It's a dormitory. Cronus isn't that mean to make his employees figure out a trap each time they want to go to Betty Bye. You approach the lockers, and do you open any of them?
Yes, I'm going to roll a stealth check.
Okay, yeah. Roll that bad boy.
17.
Okay, yeah, there are no traps on them. They are Loki mech storage lockers. They're just like they're cots for robots, basically.
Are there any robots in them?
No, there are no. Actually, where's my D12? There you are. There are, yes, actually, 2 of the lockers have mechs in them, but the other 10 are empty. And you know that you've already taken out 2 robots.
I use my Omni Blade to just stab both Loki mechs while they're deactivated, puncturing them vitally so they can't operate.
You don't even have to roll for that. You coup de grace them, and they are dead. And that's it for this room, really, unless you really want to do something else in here.
Nope, that's good. I come back out, and I come out of stealth. This one disabled the last 2 mechs. It should be clear sailing mech-wise towards Cronus.
When you say disabled, you mean reprogram them to serve us, right?
No, I mean I stabbed them. This one doesn't reprogram things. This one ends things.
Okay.
Says a lot about your relationships, Blasto.
This one is
Well, I've
hurt.
got the perfect thing for that. Let's see.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, you make your way back out into the hallway, and you start to move your way down. Everyone roll a perception check.
It couldn't be much more from the heart, forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters.
18.
Okay.
Finally, I rolled good on perception. 23.
Azure should quote less Metallica and pay more attention.
24.
Yeah, everyone who's not... This all actually makes sense because Azure is the rookie here, that she just cannot... And she's so enamored with Blasto that Azure cannot focus on paying attention to things that are not...
She really is some kind of monster.
Yeah, but the rest of you all hear this 4 sets of footsteps approaching you from further down the hallway. You know that it's pretty far down. If you wanted to, you could make it to... They're metallic footsteps, so you can surmise that they are robots. You all rolled very, very well. If you wanted to, you could try and rush forward to room 3, or you could duck back towards room 2, but that is where the robots are heading. That is where their sleepy time is. So what do you want to do? Forward or back?
I think
Back in
forward.
an ambush?
Oh,
I think, I mean, we either rush forward and hide or run back and ambush.
But we don't know what's forward. I say we go back, ambush,
that's fair.
so that we can attack them when they enter the room. Sorry, I screwed that one up. So we can attack them when they enter Sandman.
Okay, yeah, so you all make your way back to room 2. You don't have to roll for that. You're all stealthy action hero people. So you all get a surprise round because you are setting up this ambush by moving back to room 2. They have an AC of 14 and HP of 10, so Blasto rolled a hit.
I guess I will just try and take 2 out with a shuriken apiece.
Sure.
So I'll just roll off those.
Yeah. You have sneak attack damage because this is an ambush.
Okay, well, one was a crit fail and the other was a 15. The crit fail... Oh, no, but then I rolled before 9, so a 12
okay, one of those
and
hits.
17. 2, 3 is 5, 4 is 9, and 4, yes. I blew it up.
Okay, one of the robots is dead. Blasto has taken 1 out. Next up is... it's supposed to be Bogan first because that was the initiative order. Bogan, go. Yeah. I just let Blasto go
Yes,
first
okay.
because he's the hero. Also,
Yeah, no, I understand how it works.
So it was a 15 and a 16 on my attack rolls.
they both hit. Yep.
So 12 on the first and 7 on the second.
Okay, you take out one of the mechs. One of the mechs is almost dead, so there are 2 left. One on death's door, one completely untouched. Lutana, you're up. One has 3 health, one has 10.
I'm going to use my Nightshade Blades on the 10 health one.
Okay. Your Nightshade Blades should have recharged from the time that you used them in the beginning of the episode, so you should have all 3 of them back.
Yeah. 19.
Yeah, you hit them.
20.
Yeah. I assume you're attacking the full health one.
Yes.
It dies. And as a reminder, you can collect your Nightshade Blade at the end of combat so that you still have your 3 again.
I'm going to.
I'm just making sure, so that I don't forget it.
I didn't have a chance the last time because we kind of moved very...
Yeah, also, you were entering long rest territory, you were going to get it back anyway, so it didn't super matter. Last up is Azure Sun. There's 1 Loki mech left, and it looks like you could probably just, punch it with your bare fist and it would die.
You could probably just blow on it and it'll fall over.
Yeah, just headbutt it like a Krogan, and it'll die.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Vanguard thing and do charge.
You're going to charge from, a foot away with your party completely surrounding you.
Absolutely. Charge is not an AoE.
Oh, it's not AoE.
No.
It's
It
not?
can be, but
Okay.
at its base it's not.
Okay,
At its
because
base
in
it is
the
not.
game it always is. But okay, so you do charge from 1 foot away.
Oh yeah, it's stylish, baby.
Okay, roll to hit.
I believe it's a saving throw, actually.
Oh, that's... Is it?
It is.
Okay.
Yep.
I rolled a... What is the... Gonna be
DC is 15.
I rolled an 18 on the die, and they have a... they save.
That's fine. I am a shock trooper, so after using a charge, I can make weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay, do
I
it.
will spray it with my SMG.
Okay. Yeah, 14 to hit is what you gotta beat. It has 3
Okay.
health.
22 versus AC,
Yeah, you hit it.
and that is 11 damage.
It does.
So I just pop next to it, and then just jam the SMG into its stomach and spray until metal shards rain into the hallway.
Yeah. So you have now taken out a total of 8 Loki mechs. Meaning that you can be reasonably certain that there are still 4 somewhere in this facility, but you don't know when or if you'll run into them again.
I thought it was 10.
Yeah, did we kill 10 outside also?
Well, yeah, but those are separate mechs.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I thought there were 10 lockers in the dormitory.
Did I say 10? I thought I said 12.
There were
I
12,
heard
and
12.
2 of them were occupied
Okay,
by
I
the ones that...
misremembered.
Yeah, because I wanted to make it 12 fleshy and 12 mechy. But anyway, you make your way back into the hallway and you make your way towards room 3. And as you peek inside room 3, you see a mess hall. It's a large room, looks kind of like what you'd expect a high school cafeteria. Have you ever watched that old Earth vid, The Breakfast Club? And in there is a single Krogan.
I need to interrupt you because the Breakfast Club actually did not take place in a cafeteria. It took place in a library.
Library.
Yeah, there was a cafeteria somewhere in that movie, wasn't there?
No, there wasn't.
Well,
Yeah. Nope.
But they leave
They're in the
at one
library
point
the whole time.
and Wander
Yeah, but
around.
they never go
and
to a
back.
cafeteria.
No.
listen, your narrator, the narrator,
Not
John,
once.
know this, obviously, but the narrator doesn't.
Right. It's such an old movie. He's just referencing it, but he's never actually seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, like Azure with, Earth philosopher Mike Shinoda.
Yeah.
Yo,
So there is one Krogan in there just snarfing down on some food. He has not noticed you. Mighty action heroes that you are, you know that you could probably just sneak past him if you wanted, but you could also probably just, sneak attack him if you wanted.
I think we should do that one.
Point at the sniper. Let the sniper do the dirty deed.
I was gonna say I have a cloak. I can do it once per round. So
Yeah.
I should just cloak and go take him out, and then we'll move forward.
Okay.
I feel like you should cloak, tap him on the shoulder, and then uncloak and just be like, surprise.
Roll to hit.
19.
Yeah. I mean, tell me how you want to take him out, but like the point of this was just whether or not you could successfully sneak up to this guy. You've taken him out. How do you do it?
I cloak and say, "This one will be right back." I disappear, I reappear, surprise, and then I just pull the trigger on both my guns as the head explodes.
Well, now we've hit our R rating. I said that Bogan had the only one earlier. Now we have to rebrand the whole movie. Now it's the dark, gritty Blasto. It's not the campy Blasto everyone loves.
They can beep it out.
Surprise mother, and then it cuts to the next scene.
And you have taken him out. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make you fight another Krogan. This was literally just, could you successfully sneak up on him?
After these massacres, we'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, so you make your way back out into the hallway and you move forward along. Despite all of like the death and destruction and gunshots and explosions that you've wrought throughout this facility, it's pretty quiet. Outside of those moments of intermittent chaos and violence, almost as if Cronus like knows that you're here and is just planning on slowing you down, maybe weakening you a little bit before the ultimate confrontation. But there's no like special care being paid to like throw waves upon waves of enemies at you. So you make your way calmly through the hallway. The fourth room is up ahead. And as you peer inside of it, you see row upon row of computers running calculations. And that's all that's in this room. It's just computers, and they're all doing science stuff.
I feel like if we fuck this up,
I would typically agree with that. Blasto, have at it.
This one thinks that we could hold on to the bomb for the final confrontation, or we could just leave it here as a present.
come on, hacker boy.
Why don't we see if we can just do like a Control-Alt-Delete first on this whole thing? And, I mean, look,
If someone wants to make an investigation check to see if they can tell what the equations and the calculations being run are, you'd be welcome to do that. Then if anyone wants to like do anything with the computers, we can handle that after.
I rolled a 12.
17.
Okay. I mean, you two don't know anything with those rolls. Bogan, did you roll?
I did, but not enough to be. I'm not better than a 17.
What are we rolling?
Investigation.
19.
I'm sorry. This is an intelligence, science, or engineering check for the science. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a 22 then.
These are all time-based equations. This is dealing with the nature of time, its ebb and its flow. And you know now with that 22 that Cronus is working on a way to stop time forever. Yeah. He wants to stop time. You don't know really if it means for individual people or for the galaxy at whole, but Cronus wants to stop time, and he looks like he's close.
with these calculations, that atomic clock, and that gravity well, I think that Cronus intends to make eternity forever.
Wait, isn't that our line? That's my line. Race eternity. You can't have Krogan stealing the Usari shtick. That's our shtick. We have to stop him. This cannot stand.
So you have investigated these computers. You know what they are going to do. Bogan, do you want to do anything with the computers, or do you just want to get this information?
Destroy them.
I am absolutely going to try to stop the program on this one and purge the data if I can.
Okay. You reach your hand out and you touch the keyboard, and an alarm goes off.
Yeah, that's fine. I figured that something bad would happen. But I'm going to try to type away quickly at this one then.
Yeah. Give me another science or engineering check, or hacking tools if you have those. However you want to try and do this.
Okay. So that is a 17.
You are unable to wipe this information off of the computers, but you know what it does.
The alarm is going off. Everyone make a DC 15 perception check.
18.
I didn't need to tell you what the DC was. That's just what it said on my notes, and I just read it.
I do that all the time, but that was an 18 for me.
Okay. You can't be surprised anyway, so this wouldn't have affected you. How'd everyone else do?
Bad.
18.
7.
Okay. Blasto and Bogan, you are not surprised when, and so your party is not surprised when 4 Krogan rush into the room.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they are wearing
That's so many.
they are wearing what you would recognize if you've ever seen any Earth vids as karate gis. As they enter the room, they all strike a martial kind of Ginyu Force-esque pose, and they activate their Omni tools. And hard light constructs form in their hands. One of them is holding a hard light bow staff, 2 katanas, 2 nunchucks, and one of them is holding 2 hard light sais in their...
Oh god, they're fucking TMNT.
Yes, these are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Krogan, the TMNK. Someone make an investigation check. Anyone or everyone can do it.
16.
9.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Azure and Bogan, you notice that right over the right breast on their uniforms are embroidered names, and their names are
Gee, I wonder.
Mikhail, Donna Yellow, Wrath, and Caravaggio. And if
So much.
anyone gets that Caravaggio reference, I will love you forever.
Well, you're obligated to love me forever. You took a vow.
It's true, I did. But yeah, Bogan, you are up first.
Okay.
There are 4 Krogan in the room. They have ninja weapons.
Can I jump behind the computer consoles for cover, or is that not really that kind of structure?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, I'm going to use my movement to jump behind the computers for cover, giving me partial cover as I then fire off some shots.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to aim for Caravaggio. There's an 18 hit.
An 18 hits his AC, yes.
And 18 hits his AC. Okay, so I hit him twice.
Okay.
So that's going to be 24 points of damage total to him.
Okay, you instantly take him down to half health. He is bloodied, so he does not like that hit. It's Blasto's turn.
I am going to activate my tactical cloak, and then I'm going to just shove my Omni Blade into the computer console. Do I destroy it?
Yeah, I mean, there's computer upon computer upon computer in this room, but you destroy one of them, yeah.
I will then use the rest of my movement to just run my blade along them.
Yeah.
To get into position.
Yeah, you destroy 3/4 of the computers in this room with that action.
Excellent.
Some of them are still running, but you know that you have definitely put a huge... You've slowed Cronus down considerably with this action.
Great.
It is now Caravaggio's turn. Caravaggio is going to take his 2 katanas and is going to swing at... Just going to roll a d4 to the side for me. At Azure. So, he misses. Next up is Lieutenant Rex.
Are these computers, like, bolted down?
Do you want to catapult a computer at them?
I was thinking about catapulting.
Because you can do that, yeah.
So I'm going to catapult a computer at Caravaggio.
There's no way I'm going to not let you do that. That's awesome. And you also did it in the other
I
movie,
know.
so we have to...
It's a signature move. I feel like I have to do it again.
We have to have a callback to our Christmas special. Absolutely.
This one suggests you grab one of the one that's still running and just rip it out of the wall.
I think I
The
roll...
creature must make a dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw.
Yeah. No. I fail.
Okay.
I rolled a 6 on the die. I don't care what his dexterity is, but he's not beating your DC.
He takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage.
3d10 bludgeoning damage. Oof. You might kill him with this if you roll high enough.
23.
Ooh, you come very, very close. Caravaggio is now on death's door.
That's a good thing. I get an extra attack, right?
It is a good thing that you get an extra attack.
I do, right?
Yeah. You're action heroes. The rules don't matter.
I will just do a stab. How about that?
Okay. Roll 2 hit.
We'll do a stab. That is a 22.
You hit.
So 4.
Okay, he dies. He had 3 HP left. Caravaggio is dead, and as he falls to the ground, his 3 brothers shout,
No, brother! He was the best of us! It was his birthday!
He was 2 days from retirement.
It's technically all of our birthdays. We're quadruplets. I'll kill you.
You can't see him face palming.
Next up is Wrath, who is going to take a swing at Lutana because she just killed his brother.
Well,
Yeah.
Does a 20 beat your
Yes, it
AC?
does.
Okay, so he's going to take his 2 Omni Size, and he is going to hit you for 10 damage.
okay.
Next up is Azure.
Huh. I want to use Alter Center Mass, but they probably have good Constitution saves. They are Krogan, after all.
They are Krogan, after all.
Yeah. Okay. I am actually going to hang back and
Wrath is the one who just attacked.
instead of Raphael,
Yes.
I'm going to drop a Dark Channel on him.
I don't know what that does.
I make a ranged spell attack, and then it gives a persistent damaging field on this round. And then every time I start my turn, he takes more damage, and he's primed for detonation and
Okay, a lot of great things. Roll the
a lot
hit.
of great stuff. That's a 19 versus his armor class.
That hits.
Okay, he will take 2d6 necrotic damage,
Ugh.
10 necrotic.
Okay.
And if anyone hits him with some kind of detonating biotic power, he will explode with lots of damage and pain for himself and stun him and all that good stuff.
Anything like throw or charge detonates, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yes, exactly.
Concussive shot.
Biotic punch does.
Biotic punch does. So
Yep.
they're all,
Throw.
you all have a bunch of things that will detonate this, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it because I don't remember exactly what detonation does, but we will.
I've
again
got it looked
cross
up.
Yeah, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, because next up is Mikhail and Donna Yellow.
Oh, by the way, I'm backing up and kind of staying in the hallway behind cover for the time being.
Of course. So they are going. One of them is going to attack Azure, and roll a 16 versus your AC.
Well, hit.
Okay.
Do they have to go past other people to get to me because I'm in the back of the formation?
Yes. Blasto and Lutana get a attack of opportunity.
Shanky.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. All right. Lutana hits. Blasto does not. You hit him for a good amount of damage. It's very, very nice.
And then he smacks me.
And then he smacks you for 10 damage. Mikhail hits you with his 2 nunchucks, and you take 10 damage.
Ow, stop it, ow!
Donna Yellow is going to attack Blasto. And he is going to roll a 25 versus your AC.
That hits.
That's going to hit your AC. He is going to deal 10 damage to you, conveniently.
I will take that 10 damage.
I have no idea what all of your HPs are, by the way, so it's Bogan's turn.
Okay, so it's Donnie Yellow, Wrath, and Mikhail are still all up. Who has taken hits so far?
Mikhail and Wrath have taken hits. They've both taken about the same amount of damage. They're about at 2/3 health, and Donna Yellow is still at full.
Okay, Mikhail.
I am going to, I'm gonna light him up, light him up.
He's on fire?
He's on fire.
He will be after this.
Stealing my stick here.
So I'm going to spend a security dice on that first one to turn an 11 into a 13. So that's probably a miss.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, second shot, however, is a 26.
That hits.
And bonus action shot is also a 26.
Those both hit.
Okay.
And which one are you shooting?
Mikhail. I
Okay.
am down. I only have one superiority dice left. First shot does 10 damage.
Okay.
Second shot does 9 damage.
Okay, he is looking very, very bad. He looks like he is on death's door. But next up is Blasto. So you've got 3 Krogan left. One's on death's door, one's a little hurt, one's untouched.
Okay, the one that's on death's door, I'm going to take aim with my first attack.
Yep, that's Mikhail with his 2 beautiful hard light
A
nunchucks.
18 on the die.
That hits.
Okay. Am I flanking? Can I use sneak attack? Or are we too spread apart?
Mikhail is engaged with me, right? He's melee with me.
11 damage.
Yes, that's right, because
Yep.
Mikhail attacked.
Great.
They're all melee boys. They all have to get in close for you. None of them have guns. They don't believe in it.
On my second attack, I will attack... nope, I won't attack anybody. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you take out Mikael with a beautifully placed shot to the head, and then you go to shoot Wrath, and your gun jams for a second, and you have to like smack it to like clear the thermal clip, and you are unable to get an attack off that round. It is Lutana Rix's turn.
Well, I'm gonna use my Nightshade Blades.
Nightshade Blades.
Which one is untouched?
Donna Yellow with his Hardlight Bowstaff.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack Wrath.
Angry boy.
Yeah, that one.
He hangry.
22.
You hit him.
And was...
Your Nightshade Blades are 2d12.
Thank you. I'm just like, how do I exist? 17?
Okay, he is on death's door. He's looking,
Is that a detonator?
Yes.
Oh, it is. What is that?
Wait, no.
No. Is it?
Oh.
No, it's a Nightshade Blade. I forgot that.
No. Nightshade Blade is a tech ability. You shoot a poison blade. It's a fun rogue thing.
Oh yeah, doesn't he need to do a Constitution saving throw?
He does need to do a Constitution saving throw. His con modifier is +2, so he rolls a 21.
Yeah, he makes it.
Okay, so he's not poisoned, but he is on death's door, and then there's one that is untouched. It is going to be Wrath's turn now, and he... What? Oh, you have a second attack. I keep forgetting. You have a second attack. Second attack.
Can I use my Biotic Punch as my second attack?
Yeah. We've let you do it so far. Let's see when I'd stop now.
18?
Yes, that hits.
And that's a detonator.
That is a detonator, yes.
Aha, thank you for reminding
What
me.
does detonation do, Brian? Please and thank you.
So he is necrotic primed. So the necrotic detonation is the target takes an additional 1d12 necrotic damage and must succeed on a DC 13 con save or be stunned.
Well, he's only got 7 health left, and we're going to roll 2d8 and 1d12, so he'll probably die, but let's find out. 7 plus 6, 13 in total. So yeah, he's dead. He died actually after the punch before we even got to the detonation. All that's left is Donna Yellow, who has not been touched.
Hold on. If the creature dies, Dark Channel transfers to the nearest hostile creature within 10 meters of the target. So Donna Yellow now has Dark Channel and is primed.
That is Donna Yellow. Okay, great. Do I roll to save that, or does it just happen?
Nope. It just happens, apparently.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it.
Nice.
Okay, so Donna Yellow sees his brother cut down, and then this cloud of dark, crackling energy flies from his brother over to him, and he says,
Ah, yes, I've been imbued with the power of my brother's rage. Now I am unstoppable.
It is Azure's turn.
Donna Yellow will then take the Dark Channel damage at the start of my turn. That's a 7 necrotic.
Okay.
And then I'm charging that bitch, because that's also a detonator.
Okay, I roll to avoid that. I rolled No, I fail that, so roll that damage.
Cool. He is going to take 2d10 damage from the charge, plus a d12 necrotic primed.
Okay.
10 force damage, plus 8 necrotic, so 18 total damage.
Okay, he's not dead, but
Give me a DC 13 con save.
Yes, he beats that.
Damn it. Okay, so he's not stunned from the blast, but then since I am a shock trooper, I then get to make a free weapon attack as a bonus action after charging. I will shoot him with my SMG.
Okay, do it.
14 versus armor class.
That does not hit. So it is now Donna Yellow's turn, who was going to attack Lutana Rix for having killed his brother, but now he's going to attack Azure because you stepped.
The audacity.
You felt froggy, and now he gonna jump. That is going to be a 21 versus your AC.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, Donna Yellow is going to take his hard light staff, and he's going to swing on you for 12 damage.
Owie.
Yeah, he swings it in a beautiful figure 8 motion and just cracks you across the cheek with it.
Ooh, it's so beautiful. Ah! Oh! Oh, not the face!
Yeah, right in the moneymaker. Yeah, so it is Bogan's turn, though, and Bogan, I'm going to let you know for free, he's got 10 health left.
Okay, cool.
Your heads-up display tells you that. It tells you that he is at 10 out of 35 health.
Oh, god damn it. So I rolled a nat 1 and then a 2, and I don't think I mathematically can make that work.
His AC is 16. You cannot.
No. Alright, so that one works a bit better. That's an 18.
Yeah, that hits him.
Alright, and this is... My bonus action attack's weaker than the other two, so I'm debating what I'm gonna do with this. Let's start off with... Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. So I rolled an 8 on my d8, so that's a 10 damage.
Okay, yeah. Give me some flavor on how you kill him.
Okay.
This is the last one.
So I rise up, sniper rifle ready, aimed at him, and I fire off shot, and he deflects it with the bow staff, and then another shot, and he deflects it with the bow staff, and then as he spins it cockily, I cock my rifle one more time, and this one goes right down his throat.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Have you ever seen a Krogan shell shatter? It's beautiful.
He has a brief moment of,
Delicious.
and then he falls over dead. Yeah, he thought he could eat the bullet, but he couldn't. And then the Dark Channel tries to find another hostile enemy and can't, so it dissipates.
No.
Yeah.
So question,
Yes.
Answer.
Caravaggio, is it because both he and Leonardo were thought to be gay?
No, it's because Caravaggio is so Raphael is like the angry Ninja Turtle inside the canon, but like historically Raphael was a pretty chill dude, but Caravaggio would often get drunk and fight priests.
Right, yeah. He was exiled from Rome.
Yeah. So I wanted to put in like instead of giving them all just like goofy, dumb Krogan pun names, I wanted to pick like an actual angry Renaissance painter, and I just love Caravaggio. He doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Goddamn history fucking professors.
I live with this.
Yeah.
I don't want to learn when I'm gaming.
Yeah. So you have taken out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Krogan, and you make your way forward through the hallway again.
All right, so when we get to when we get to the end of the spiraling hallway, we're pretty aware that through these doors is the bad guy, right?
Well, so before you get there, you pass one more room right before you get to like where you know Kronos would be, and you peek in, and it's a martial arts training dojo, but like it's empty.
There's not like a large rat or something in there.
No, there is not a large rat in there. I'm also going to tell you this just for free, just in case you guys want them. The Omni Tool programs that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Krogan had that produced their weapons, you can take them if you want.
I want them.
You can. If Lutana just wants to take all of them, that's fine. But if you each want one, you can get yourself
Yeah,
cool melee weapons.
May I grab the side?
Nunchucks. Nunchucks are mine.
That you should.
You can have the.
What?
I want the side.
Okay, I'll take the katana or the. I don't really care. I just don't want the nunchucks.
I don't want any of them. I have a whip. I'm fine.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So Azure wants the nunchucks.
That's fine.
Okay. Lutana wants the sai. Okay. Bogan.
You know what? I'll just take the bow staff.
Okay.
Okay, and Blasto does not care.
And then I'll take the katana.
Okay. Write these down on your character sheet so that the next time we play, you remember that you have these new cool things. They deal 2d6 plus whatever your attack bonus is. There's nothing in the training dojo. That's just like, if you hadn't set off the alarm on that computer case, this is where you would have fought them. But they came and you fought them in a different location, one that actually benefited you because you had cover. But yes, you approach the end of the hallway, and at the end of the spiraling hallway is one giant door. And unlike every other door in the facility, this one's locked. There's a console next to the door, though, that's wired into it. What do you do?
Blasto, do your thing. Hack away.
I guess I will see if I can hack the door open.
When he goes to do that, I'm going to activate my stim kit.
Okay, for Bless?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Blasto, you can try and hack into it, but when you go to access the console, a riddle pops up.
Oh, Jesus.
What does it say?
Okay, so simple, plain text, green on black background pops
Do
up.
you want to play a game?
No, it says, what's the one thing that can kill even the mightiest Krogan warlord? And then there's a space for you to type in your answer.
Ooh, I know. Is the answer bullets? It's more bullets, right? Just bullets.
I mean, considering the theme of today's proceedings, I would say time or the future. I'm not sure which.
I would
that
say
seems-
time.
Brian agrees. Azure thinks it's bullets.
This one will also agree that it's time.
Okay. All right, so you type in time.
Bullets has worked on everything so far.
I mean, Azure makes a good point. Bullets has worked on everything so far. Maybe the answer is Nightshade Blades.
I type in the word time.
Okay, yeah. You type in the word time, and then you hit enter, and you hear a click, and the door unlocks.
Before we go in, this one will cloak, and this one will see if he can place the bomb. I will need someone to be boisterous and distracting.
Okay.
I think that's Azure's job.
Okay. Okay, so Blasto cloaks. Blasto, roll me a stealth check with advantage, both because you're cloaked and because someone's going to make a distraction. But like Cronus also knows, like he knows your style, so he's like on the lookout for you. But roll it with advantage.
So my roll with advantage and my bonus to stealth, I have a 17.
Yeah, you are able to move into the room stealthily. Who is going to make the distraction? Don't do it yet, but who's going to do it?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be Azure.
Okay, so as you enter the room, you take a few moments to look around. You appear to be standing on a large clock face, with a large second, minute, and hour hand slowly rotating underneath a thick glass floor. All around the walls are computers and antique clocks, or timekeeping devices from cultures all across the Milky Way galaxy. Standing in the center of the room, under a bright ceiling light and working diligently at a stainless steel work table, is Cronus. Cronus is short and slender for a Krogan, not the big, beefy bruisers you've been bouncing off the walls all movie. He's lithe and wearing a long, white lab coat over thick armor. He's got a strange-looking gauntlet, like nothing you've ever seen before on his left hand, and strapped to his back is an M76 Revenant and a Grawl spike thrower.
Oh, shit.
In his right hand is a grenade. Azure, roll me a performance check for your distraction, and then do what you're going to do.
Fantastic.
I assume you're good at performance.
Oh, yeah, I have a +7.
Yeah.
So that puts me at a 23.
Okay, yeah. Blasto, you are clear to do that, so figure out where you're going to place the bomb. We'll let Brian distract, and then tell me where you're going to put it.
Okay.
Brian, how are you distracting Cronus?
Well, given that Azure is a former exotic dancer, she is going to be stripping, sort of stripping / exotic dancing her way through the room, finding consoles, poles, whatever, to demonstrate her flexibility.
Does this mean you're going to be taking your armor off?
Just like arm bits and like legs to show some skin.
Okay, so nothing to really damage your AC, but you are trying to... Because if you're stripping, that's going to hurt your AC.
Only by 1. I'm wearing light armor.
That's fair.
And that's only if I take off my chest piece. My arms and legs doesn't matter.
Bogan feels a tingle in his leg.
Cronus tried to roll a wisdom saving throw to resist this, but he rolled a 4 on the die, so he's a bit distracted.
Singing to himself, show me how to say no to this.
Okay. Cronus is well and truly distracted. Blasto, where are you putting the bomb?
Under the table he's currently working on.
Okay, yeah, with your stealth roll that you rolled and with this very effective distraction, you are able to do that. Make me a very simple engineering or science check to reactivate it.
You said science or engineering? Okay, neither matters, I think.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
Correct, they're both intelligence. A 10.
No, that does it.
Okay.
It's a very easy one. You disarmed it. You know how to put it back together.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that was exactly what you needed. You continue the trend of rolling exactly the DCs I set.
Blasto's like a wizard. He's never early, never late, always exactly the time he needs to be.
I have plot armor, it's fine.
As your dance winds down, Azure, and as Blasto does whatever he does after he sets that bomb, Cronus starts talking at you. And he says,
Blasto, I don't see you, but I know you're around here somewhere, my old friend. Long time no see, and I guess I still don't. I see you've brought guests. I'm sorry to say, I don't have any refreshments for you. But I'm sure they're serving tapas in hell.
And then he takes the grenade that he's throwing and he hurls it at Bogan and Lutana because they're the only ones that are still in the doorway. Make for me a dexterity saving throw.
Which I get advantage on. Oh, good thing I get that advantage. No!
Oh no, you rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1 both times.
Oh no.
That's unfortunate. Why do your dice hate you so much?
I don't know.
That's a 21. Oh, pardon me. 24, pardon me.
Okay, Bogan, you are able to leap deftly out of the way as this grenade explodes at your feet, and you are completely fine.
My shields!
Blasto and Azure, you were out of range in it because Azure, I assume you moved deeper into the room. But Lutana, gravity no longer has a hold on you. You are now floating. You have. This is going to act.
It's a lift grenade. Or is it?
Does the lift grenade act like the levitate spell in Dungeons and Dragons?
I don't know.
Like it applies the lifted condition.
Okay, no, this is a different type of grenade. This is just an anti-gravity grenade. It works like the levitate spell in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, You're floating 10 feet in the air. You cannot move unless you push off of something, and you have disadvantage on any dexterity checks until the effect ends, which will be at the start of his next turn.
It's not too bad.
He had planned on trying to get all of you in it, but y'all did some, shenanigans and chicanery, so he got who he could. Okay, so Bogan, you are up. Matt, are you still cloaked?
Yes, I have had no reason to break cloaks. I haven't attacked anyone yet.
Okay.
Okay, well, I am going to... I guess I'm going to throw my sticky grenade at him.
Okay. Is that an attack roll, or do I roll to dodge?
You can make a ranged weapon attack on the target to try to stick him with it, and then it'll force him to automatically fail his saving throw.
Oh, okay, yeah, so I'll make the ranged weapon attack then. I rolled a 1?
Ooh.
So I hurl my sticky grenade at him, and it just totally whiff it.
It lands at his feet, but he'll probably move.
Yeah, so it lands at his feet, and he now has a turn to go before it blows up.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to drop my hex shield.
Okay, yeah, that's totally fair. He is going to take his Gruul Spike Thrower in one hand, and he is going to... Well, he's going to move out of the way of that sticky grenade. He's just going to move farther back away from the sticky grenade. Then he's going to pull out his Gruul Spike Thrower, and he's going to shoot at Bogan Jaff and his hex shield. And he rolls a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits the shield.
Which hits, Gruul Spike Thrower is 1d8 plus 4, so your thing takes 8.
Okay.
Then he makes his second attack, which he rolls a crit fail on, so he misses, because he's a weenie. Then it is Blasto, you're up.
How far is he from the table now?
How far is he from the table now? What's the range on that sticky grenade?
The blast radius is only 4 meters. 4 meter blast radius.
Yeah, he moved the requisite distance to not get caught in that way.
Okay, so he's not near the table anymore. Okay, noted.
I'm going to say that the range of your bomb is doubled out of a grenade, so he's still in its range.
Okay.
But did anyone move up on... No one moved into melee range, right?
Not yet.
No.
No, okay. Okay, so he's the only one in range of that bomb.
Besides me, because I uncloak near him and go, your time is up. This one is going to take you out. And then I attempt to disarm him with my Omni Whip.
Okay, so you're disarming him with the whip. You're not blowing up the bomb?
Not yet.
Okay. Make a contested strength roll against Cronus to see if you can pull this out of his hand. He rolls a 8 total.
I rolled a 13.
Okay, you pull the Gruul Spike Thrower out of his hand, and then you whip it some distance away. Do you want to try and just take it, or you just want to get it away from him?
No, I tossed it away towards the doorway as far as possible. And then with my second attack, I will use my other tentacle to shoot him with my shuriken.
Okay, roll to hit.
I don't think I do. 9.
No, that does not hit.
I miss.
Blasto has gone. Lutana, you're up. You are floating.
Yep. I would like to brace myself against the wall
Okay.
and
You're close enough to do that.
charge.
Hell yes. Yeah, that's great, and that's awesome, and you can totally do that. It will also take you beyond the effects of the anti-gravity field.
Excellent.
So you will then be back in gravity when you hit it.
Great. Then it's a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, I roll. Nope.
Okay. So he takes 2d10 damage when I hit him.
And he is knocked prone.
Yes. That is a 9 and a 10, a 19.
Okay, and Cronus is now prone. You have 2 attacks.
I'm just gonna stab him.
Okay, you're just gonna stab him.
I don't stab him.
Okay, you do not. Well, what did you roll?
A 5.
Oh yeah, no.
So
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. I don't know how prone exactly works, but I can only assume that you lose the dexterity bonus to AC when you're lying flat on your back.
No, but she would get advantage on her attack roll.
Because he's prone. Okay. Yeah.
16.
That just hits.
Hey!
Cool. So 6.
Okay. Now it's Azure's turn.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to put up my barrier. Give myself 4 barrier ticks, and then I'm going to cast Dark Channel again on him.
Okay.
That seems like a pretty useful ability. That's a 24 versus his AC.
That hits.
Cool, he takes 2 necrotic,
Okay.
Nice.
but he is primed.
Yes, he is primed, and you all have a lot of detonation abilities. They're the fun ones. They're the better ones.
Yeah, combos, baby.
Hell yeah, combos. Love it. Bogan, you're up.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna lay down some fire on this guy.
Okay.
The first one hits, but I'm just confirming just by how much. All right. So a 26 on the first attack roll.
Yeah, that hits.
20 on the second.
That also hits.
A 14.
That doesn't hit.
I am going to add my last superiority dice.
Okay.
And that makes it a 16.
That would hit, but Cronus is going to activate an Omni Shield as a reaction to give him +2 to AC. So that you hit him twice.
Okay, so I hit him twice. So that's 15 points of total damage.
Okay, 15 points of total damage.
Also, that sticky grenade goes off, but
But it hits no one?
yeah.
Blasto, you attack, so you're uncloaked, right?
Correct.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
13.
Okay, here's what happens. That strange-looking gauntlet that's on Cronus's left hand, he holds it up and he points it in your direction, palm outward, and you see this kind of dark purple crackling energy form around it, and then it launches outward and hits you. And everyone else, you see Blasto freeze in place. And he is no longer moving. He is entirely trapped. Blasto, you're frozen in time, so you are completely frozen. But I'm not going to do you dirty like this, because what you see right before all of time stops is a flashback. And if you're all wondering how Blasto can be experiencing a flashback while time is stopped, be quiet, it's cinema magic. Blasto, you find yourself remembering the earlier days. Times you perhaps haven't thought about in years. You remember the first time you came across Cronus, and how could you possibly forget it? It was your first ever mission as a Spectre. The Council had gotten word of a lone Krogan scientist, and it seemed a laughable enough prospect that they could risk sending their newest vanity project. A Hanar Spectre? Little did they know that Blasto would very quickly become the greatest Spectre of all time. So you track Cronus down to the Phi Cleo system, to the planet Parnassus. It's a desolate planet, all boiling rock and extreme tectonic activity. A hellscape if you ever saw it. A planet that's never known the grace and kindness of the Enkindlers, but a planet just bristling with potential energy, just waiting for a mad scientist to tap into it. As you enter the planet's burning atmosphere, you see a lone structure floating above the boiling seas of rock and death, and you bring your ship into dock, hoping against hope that it'll hold together long enough for you to land. There's an uncomfortable groaning from the hull of your ship, but then you pass through what must be an environmental shield because suddenly the heat's bearable. You quickly make your way through the facility until, in the heart of it, you see him, Cronus. And he doesn't seem like such a joke now. So, you and Cronus will be having your own past battle while everyone else is fighting him in the future, until they either defeat him or figure out how to get you unstuck in time.
Okay.
So, Cronus did that. It is Blasto, it is your turn. So you are back in the past, remembering the early days with Cronus. It's all your same stats, all your same equipment, all your same everything. Cronus looks the same as he does now, just maybe with a few less wrinkles and scars on his face that he got in his time aboard Purgatory. But what do you do?
I threaten Kronos and tell him to stop what he's doing.
He laughs at you. He says,
I, the great Cronus, master of time, and they send a Hanar after me? What insult is this?
Says the Krogan scientist. This one, like you, is all about defying expectations. And I fire my M4 shuriken at him.
as you shoot at him, he kind of gets this look on his face like, fair point. Roll to hit. It's the same, all the same stats.
Does a 15 hit?
No, a 15 misses.
So I miss.
Okay.
The second attack is a 17.
Okay, that one hits.
That's 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. It is Lieutenant Rick's turn. So you all have now seen Blasto frozen in time. And when this happens, Cronus starts laughing. Just like he did in the flashback.
It worked! I didn't think it would work! I've finally frozen Blasto in time. Forever.
And he seems pleased as punch about this. Azure, you notice that the gauntlet that he used to freeze Blasto in time is, it doesn't look stable. Like maybe this is brand new, like this is the prototype.
Mm-hmm.
It is throwing off a few sparks. It's making a weird sound. So who knows how long this will last or how fragile this thing is. But that is what you notice with that 13. It's unstable technology.
Okay.
Whose turn was it? Lutana's turn. Okay.
I want to use Biotic Slash.
Okay.
He's primed. Is that a detonator?
Yes, it is. That's why I want to use it.
Nice.
Yeah, it increases the density of the weapon, dealing an extra 2d8 force damage.
It's a bonus action to cast, so you just kind of pop it out there, and you still have your normal attacks.
Okay, so you cast this Biotic Slash on your Omni tool to buff it out, and then you roll to attack Mr. Cronos.
Okay, roll to attack. Don't fail me now. Ooh, crit.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be nasty. That's double.
Oh,
Okay.
that's gonna be great, especially the Biotic Slash bonus.
Yeah. So Biotic Slash is an extra 2d8.
So I'm rolling 3d8.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna double.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget you get additional D12 necrotic there, MJ.
Yes.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
And John, roll a DC 13 con save, please.
No, I don't.
Okay.
He's stunned.
Oh, snap.
22 times 2, 44, 48.
Oof. Okay. Okay, so Cronus takes this big, nasty hit, gets rocked back, and he is stunned. Someone remind me how stunned works. I think I re-roll a Constitution at the beginning of each of my turns.
It only lasts for one turn, but basically he just loses his next turn.
Oh, okay. All right, so Cronus loses his next turn. That's fine.
I'm done.
Okay, Lutana is done. Azure, you're up.
Oh, and all attacks against him have advantage,
Okay.
which is helpful because I'm
Matt,
going to unload with my SMGs.
Yeah, and he fails any dex saves.
He's not stunned in the past though. So Matt, you are still going to have to deal with that, but he is stunned for all of you guys because
Right.
that'd be weird if he was stunned in the past. But anyway, Azure, it's your attack.
Yes. Do I have any really cool biotic abilities to hit him with? No, I don't
Now's
think
the
so.
time.
Yeah, I mean this is final boss territory. Smoke him if you got him. Smoking's not cool. Don't do it.
I'm gonna shoot twice with my SMG, and then as a gunslinger, I get the bonus offhand attack with my other SMG. So I will shoot at him 3 times
Okay.
with advantage because he's stunned. Ooh, thank God for advantage. That's a nat 1 and a 10, so 16,
Hits.
18,
Hits.
18.
Hits. Hit him 3 times.
All right, so that's 11 piercing on the first, 10 piercing, 11. So a total of 32 points of piercing damage as I just
Okay.
spray away.
Okay. I mean, Cronus is starting to look. He's starting to look pretty hurt. Okay, Azure just went. Bogan, you're up.
And then I will take cover.
Cronus is stunned. Azure, did you say you're taking cover?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you can't take. You cannot be opportunity attacked right now. So
Yeah, it's true.
that's yeah.
Well, crit on the first.
Nice.
Definitely hit the second. And miss on the third. Probably? Wait, let's see. Yeah, miss on the third.
Okay.
That sucks. But, so, crit and a hit.
Okay.
Okay. He takes 30 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm just going to stay inside my little bubble.
Okay, so Cronus in the future can't do anything because he is stunned, although he does snap out of this stun at the end of this turn. So he's going to roll for something that's not an actual action that he's taking. Okay, so nothing happens in the future. In the past, Blasto, that is a 23 versus your AC.
Hits.
Okay, he is going to shoot at you with a Grawl Spike Thrower, the same one that you stole from him in the future. And he's going to hit you for 12 points of damage.
All right, I will take 7 of it because I have shield.
Okay, Blasto, it is now your turn.
Okay. In the past, I will make a attack with both of my shurikens.
Okay.
First one is a 5, so that misses. Second one is a 15. Does that hit?
That misses.
All right. I miss with both my guns.
Okay. You're young, you're inexperienced, you're feeling a little nervous facing down this big bad. It's understandable. It happens. Okay, so Cronus is no longer stunned in the future. Blasto is still frozen. It is Lutana's turn.
Looking to see how long.
The gauntlet is looking increasingly unstable. More and more sparks are flying out of it. A little bit of smoke has started to come out of it. You get the feeling that this thing is barely holding together.
Ugh. I did not hit.
Okay, Azure, you're up. You've got an unstunned Cronus, a frozen Blasto, a smoking gauntlet.
2d6 necrotic damage to our channel.
Okay.
As I maintain concentration, 8 necrotic damage that time.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
In terms of single target attacks, honestly, the best I've got is just shooting him, so that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to try to charge him first.
Okay.
I'll get in there and help out my buddy Tyrion over here, fellow Vanguard.
Okay, I roll to...
DC 15 dex save, please.
I don't. I rolled an 8, and he does not have a good enough modifier to survive that, so roll them bones.
11 points of force, he's knocked prone.
Okay, he is knocked prone. Great, great, great.
And I get my free attack for Shock Trooper with my SMG. He is prone, so I get advantage. 18 versus AC.
Yeah, that hits.
So I smash into him, knock him down, aim down, and do 3 points of piercing.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 6 points, because of Dex mod.
Okay.
Oh, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Quoting the infamous David Bowie.
Bogan, you are up. He is prone. He's also surrounded by a bunch of your allies.
Okay, so prone actually gives me disadvantage on a ranged attack.
Yes, as long as if you're not within 2 meters to him. Sorry.
Yeah.
You could just delay or ready in action until he gets up.
I've got a lot of bonuses to hit, so I'll just roll with that for 3 shots. I don't have another grenade or anything to use, so I'm just going to shoot him 3 times at the disadvantage. Because that was a 19 and a 20 on that one, so...
Okay, then.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, the 19 was the lower roll.
Oh, okay, so that hits.
Yeah, so that was a 30 for that attack roll. Okay, 17.
I'm sorry, do you have a plus 11 to attack?
I have the bless effect going on.
Ah, okay. Okay, well, yeah, so you've hit with both of them so far.
Okay, a 19 and a 1, so that one...
Okay, so you hit
cool.
twice.
So I hit twice, yes.
Plus 11 to attack, you monster. Blasto
okay.
might be the action hero, but Bogan is our OP character. No matter what I try and do.
So he takes 19 points of damage.
Okay, Bogan went. Now it is Cronus' turn. He is unstunned. So the dice that I've been rolling at the top of each of Cronus' turn is to see if the time freezing technology keeps working. And I decided that on a 1 through a 5, it would fail. So Blasto, you are unfrozen, and you find yourself back in the present with your party now fighting a much reduced Cronus, who is still going to take his turn though. It's just his gauntlet doesn't work anymore. He's going to stand up, yeah, and he's not going to move. He's just going to take his M78 Revenant off of his back, and he's going to open up on you, Blasto.
All right. Back in current times, I still have shields and health, though.
So that first attack misses, but his second attack is a 19 versus your AC. Okay, so Revenant is 3d4 plus 4.
That's gonna sting.
For 11 plus 4, 15 points of damage as he opens up on you with this big old gun.
I take 10 of that.
Okay, that was Cronus' turn. He looks down at the gauntlet, and then shrugs and says,
It worked well enough for a first attempt.
It just proved it could be done.
yeah.
It's Blasto's turn.
It is Blasto's turn. Before Blasto takes his turn, Cronus is going to monologue a little bit.
Okay.
You know, Blasto, I knew they'd send you after me. You're the only one who's ever captured me. The only one to ever best me. But not this time. This time,
It's the only pun. He's just going to emphasize time.
I'm gonna kill you and all your little friends. And then I'm going to fuse my time-stopping technology with a Mass Effect relay and stop time in the Milky Way galaxy forever.
Why?
That's a good question.
He's tired of coming in second place.
I don't need a reason
I feel like you should have one, though.
to prove that it can be done.
You just proved that it can be done, though.
Not on the scale we're talking about. I don't need to justify myself to you.
Some people just want to watch the world burn, Master Bruce, or watch the world stop, as it were.
But anyway,
I'll stop the world and melt with you.
Cronus gives you a polite little nod to thank you for letting him monologue, and then it's your turn.
I am going to delay my turn till the end of the rotation and tell my teammates to get out of the way and move as far as they can.
Oh, right,
Can
yeah.
I stab him first?
If you can stab and move.
So yeah, you can attack him and get out of range.
Okay,
You'll be barely out of range, but yeah.
I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Don't fuck up again. You fucked up again.
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 8,
Okay, that does not hit him.
but do I get the advantage because now my allies are nearby?
Yes, you do, because you have unfrozen allies nearby.
I am also specifically standing next to her.
20!
Nat? Nat or no?
No,
Okay.
dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. Roll them bones.
Okay, 10, 15,
Okay.
and I run away.
Okay, he is going to take an attack of opportunity against you. Unless you have cunning action and you can disengage, but I think you've used up all of your available actions for the turn.
I think so too.
Okay. I mean, an attack of opportunity uses his reaction, so only gets one of those. He can't attack of opportunity someone else this round, and that is going to be a 15 versus your AC.
Nope.
Okay. He tries to shoot you as you run away and fails.
Well, I'm going to shoot him and also run away.
Okay. Yeah. Roll to hit.
A+ move.
My guns specifically have hipfire, so I can shoot them within melee range and not suffer that penalty. I miss all 3 shots. I got a 14 on my highest, so I just spray wildly while I'm just dodging, running. I'm too busy to focus on running away because I know Blasto. And I know Blasto, it's going to be big, and I need to run.
Yeah, so as you point your guns at Cronus, he reaches down towards his gauntlet and he fiddles with it a little bit, and then your bullets slow down as they start to approach him, and he just sort of like pushes them all out of the way.
Matrix style.
And he's like,
All right. So that worked.
has no idea. But yeah, because your attacks missed, so he got to do a cool thing, because I wanted him to. So now it is Blasto's turn. Okay, so you are going to blow up the bomb, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So he's going to roll a dexterity saving throw. So he rolls a 13 and does not dodge it. We said that it was 2d12, I believe?
Yes.
Okay, roll them bones. Okay. Okay. Cronus is looking real bad. Like he's still got a bunch of vitality to him because he is a Krogan after all, but you have taken out, all of you collectively, a huge chunk of his available hit points. So he does not look pleased or happy with you all. He brushes soot off of his lab coat and says,
Blasto, did you steal my bomb?
Maybe.
Blasto,
he gives you like the
you cheeky devil.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
This one had stolen your bomb, but it's not there anymore. You might say we're having a blast.
oh.
Clearly, nothing gets past this Krogan. Every minute detail, if you will.
It's my shtick. He stole my thing.
He steals everyone's shticks. He stole mine too. Like he's quoting songs. It's terrible. Terrible. I see what Blasto tried to get him.
Well, I'm going to lay out some fire. The first shot, I've rolled so many ones today. I rolled a 1 on that one. Next, 20 and 18. So I hit twice, but one's my bonus action attack, which is weaker.
Okay. Roll your damage.
So that's 15 points of damage total.
Okay, 15 points of damage total. Great. It is Cronus' turn. Cronus is going to... When you guys moved away, Lutana and Azure, where did you move to? Did you move over towards the rest of your party?
Nah. Split up.
I think I would have gone towards the door.
Okay.
Towards any available cover is what I would have gone for.
Okay. Bogan, you're still pretty close to the door. Lutana is over.
Yeah,
by
I'm
the door.
outside of the room.
Yeah, you're shooting from the hallway.
The proper sniper way.
You're a scamp.
Dirty camping sniper.
Okay. Cronus is going to... And that is going to be... He rolls a crit fail, so he misses. And then he rolls a 15 to hit with a second attack. Does that one hit you?
Yes.
Okay, 2 is 3, plus 4 is 7, plus 4 is 11 points of damage.
I take all 11 points of damage. I'm looking pretty dire.
That's alright, so is he.
Yeah, exactly. You're to the arch rivals here. Next, you have to get into a fist fight now, just slugging each other like tiredly, and bouncing off.
Just tentacle slapping scales. It's like a jellyfish and a crab just going at it.
But Blasto, dire as it looks, it is your turn.
I am going to attack him with both of my shurikens.
Okay.
A 17 and a 8.
The 17 hits.
8 damage.
Okay, he takes that damage. After Blasto is Lutana. You're up.
I am no longer right there, so maybe I'll charge him. Maybe I will charge him and then stab him.
Okay.
So if I charge him, you have to roll a...
I roll a dexterity saving throw. That's right. I roll a 13. Okay, so he successfully saves, but you're now within melee range.
Okay, and I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
Ah, that sucked. I rolled a 13. So,
Yeah, that unfortunately does not hit his AC.
alas.
Azure, you are up.
2d6 necrotic damage from Dark Channel.
Okay, love it.
8.
Okay.
I'm gonna slap him with a reeve.
Ooh. Is that a detonator?
No, it's a primer. Well, it's already been detonated once, so you can't I'm re-priming him now because the previous prime had been detonated.
Okay.
22 versus AC.
That hits him.
Excellent. He takes 2d10 more necrotic. 11.
Okay.
He is primed again, and he also has disadvantage on their next attack, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay, great. Love it. Okay, so next up it's Bogan.
Okay, well, we'll do what Bogan does.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Yep. Okay, so I hit twice, one with my bonus attack, so it's weaker. 22 points of damage.
Okay. Cronus is not looking good. But it is his turn. Cronus is going to take 2 attacks. He's going to take 1 attack on Azure Star. And that is, he has disadvantage, you said, on his next attack. Yeah, he's a big, beefy Krogan, so I care less about that. Well, that is a 9 versus AC.
No.
Okay, so he's going to take his second attack. His second attack, which is going to be a 19 to hit. He's gonna try and punch Blasto. He really wants you dead.
A 19 does hit.
Okay, actually, everyone roll a perception check.
17.
15.
16.
9.
Okay, Blasto, you don't notice this, but everyone else, you do. You hear a roar and the sounds of thundering footsteps. And as you all turn towards the door, you see a big mountain of a Krogan charging in. And he tackles Cronus. And Blasto, you are not punched for what would have killed you damage. As you all see Burlock Palak burst into the room and tackle Cronus.
Hey!
Hey guys.
Seeing as how I wasn't even in the room, I just saw him run down the hallway past me. I'm
Like, oh, hey, Burlock.
As he's running by and he sees Bogan's like,
Hey Bogan.
and then he tackles into Cronus and he gets up, dusts himself off, and he says,
Hey guys. Looks like most of you are fine, but it looks like Blasto might have needed a little bit of help. So,
He just needs some time to rest.
yeah, and that's what I'm here for. Make a real good wall.
he holds a hand down, actually Blasto's not on the ground, he holds a hand out to Blasto for like a knuckle touch. He's like,
I give him one.
hell yeah. And now it's Blasto's turn.
This one appreciates your sudden but expertly timed tackle. I'm going to shoot him with both my shurikens. A 17 to hit and an 18 to hit.
They both hit.
Okay. And now that I am close, I am rather flanking. I get my sneak attack damage. The first attack does 6, 2 is 8, and 3 is 11, plus 4 is 15, plus 3 is 18 on the first hit.
All right.
And then the second hit is 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 3 is 17.
So, okay. He's looking nasty right now. He is still up, but he is looking rough.
And with that, I'm going to take an attempt. Since he's on the ground, he can't attack me.
Yes.
I'm going to disengage him and step back to catch my breath.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you step back. As you step back, Burlock stands in front of you. You now have partial cover behind just a mountain of Krogan flesh. And it is Lieutenant Rix's turn.
I'm gonna try stabbing him again.
Yeah, go for it.
That'll work again at some point. No, I rolled another fucking 8.
He is prone, so you do have advantage on melee attack.
And then I rolled a 3. Just get away from me. I rolled a 15, finally, so 20.
Okay, that hits him.
So,
Okay, roll damage.
10.
10 damage?
Not 10. 9.
You deal 9 points of damage? Well, he had 8 HP left.
Oh, good.
Finish him.
So, if you want to give me some flavor text on how you take down Cronus.
Oh, I stabbed him straight through the eye.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you are fed up with this whole thing. It's been a long day. You fought a lot of people. Blasto almost died. Burlock's here, and that's weird. But you just like
Bury my
fall
Omni Blade
downwards.
straight
You go.
through his face.
Yep, you fall downwards. You go down to one knee, and you just slam your Omni Blade straight through Cronus's head into the ground underneath. And you actually need a little bit of help getting it back out when you're done. But Cronus is dead and dead and dead as disco.
Yay.
Yeah.
Azur's gonna try to bring Disco back.
There's no going to jail this time. This one thinks your time is up. Permanently.
You could say time was not on his side.
Everyone gets one. Come on, what have we got?
God damn, I've made so many and now.
I got some lyrics. Cover up your face. You can't run the race. The pace is too fast. You just won't last.
All right, I'll take it. It was time-based, sort of.
God damn it. I was doing great the whole goddamn time, and now I can't do one.
You front-loaded us with so many time-based puns, and now you shot
you're
yourself
out.
in the foot.
Shot your load. Shot your load, man. It's all gone.
This one clearly hates the sands of time. It's coarse and gets everywhere.
All right. I like it. Having defeated Cronus, our heroes make their way back to the Citadel, Burlock, Palak in tow, to report their success to Scipio Africanus. The clock, it seems, did not run out on the galaxy this day. You all find yourself back in Blasto's apartment for the shawarma scene at the end of Avengers. Does anyone have anything that they would like to say here at the end of the movie?
Blasto, when I saw you frozen there, and before that near death, and then after that near death, basically near death all the time, I had to think that I am glad that I could be here to save your ass.
I think it was Burlock who actually did the saving.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that I saved him. You all saw that, right? I was pretty cool.
Excellent.
Like I
I mean,
kind
it's
of
a team
like,
effort. We're all here to keep Blasto.
like I was like a really cool Deus Ex Machina, and I came in and I tackled the.
Yeah, I thought you were at a meeting.
So I was at a meeting, right? Okay. Oh, you guys want to hear what I did on my summer break?
So who are you again?
Oh, hi.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, who are you? Did you guys replace me?
Not a replacement.
This is the rookie. Come on.
This one is the rookie, the next upcoming Spectre.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I had to go back home to Chanka because Erdnut Rex, you guys heard of Erdnut Rex? He's pretty cool. He's calling a crush. It's like a meeting and we all get together and we decide not to kill each other. I was supposed to go there for Clan Burlock because apparently we're gonna try and have peace amongst the Krogan. That's wild, right?
I will believe that when I see it.
Me too, man. So remember how I said that this is a time where we all get together and we decide not to kill each other? Someone didn't get the memo. And we had a murder.
Oh no.
Yeah, so actually, it's really cool that I could help you out, Blasto, because now I need you to return the favor. We need someone to solve the killing at the Crush.
This one would be honored to aid you, my good friend Palak.
Awesome.
Well, you guys have fun, because I'm not allowed on Chitanka.
Oh no, you are. You are. Rex can't investigate this himself because, literally everyone on Tuchanka, has a reason to, murder pretty much every other Krogan. We need an impartial team, and who better than Blasto, the Hanar Spectre. I said I knew a guy. And so, yeah, you guys could help me out there. That'd be awesome because Tuchanka's about to blow up again. I'd really love for that to not happen.
Wait, did they find the bomb?
What?
What?
And fade out.
C.
And as the credits roll up, the narrator says, finally, the galaxy can rest easy this night, because they never knew how close they came to utter annihilation. And they never will know. For Blasto is a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a specter, and he's not working alone anymore. And that's it. That's the end.
If you like what you heard here, follow us all on social media. We're at ReignitePod on Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, Facebook.com/ReignitePod, or you can send us an email at reignitepod@gmail.com. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on your favorite podcatcher if you can. It helps us get seen so other people can find us.
We're members of the Certain Point of View podcast network. You can visit certainpov.com to find more nerdy podcasts, each with a unique point of view. You can also find a permanent invite link to our Discord server and join in the conversation.
We'd like to thank Red Sphinx for our It's Okay to Be a Marshmallow t-shirt on Redbubble, featuring our favorite marshmallow, Kaden Alenko. You can find more of his work at Chaos Does Art on Instagram.
We'd also like to thank Case Aiken for developing more amazing t-shirt designs that you can also find at certainpov.com or on Teespring.
Thank you to David Boyle for designing our logo, which you can also get on a shirt through Redbubble. And finally, thank you to Dan Bull for letting us use the Mass Effect rap for our theme music. I'm MJ.
I'm Matt, a.k.a. Stormageddon.
I'm John Lestrange.
I'm Case Aiken.
And I'm Brian.
We should go. Finding the card again.
I can hear the meows back there.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about the cats. I'm sorry.
It's adorable.
This facility is just littered with cats for no reason.
Radioactive
There
cats.
are cats radioactive cats
What's
everywhere.
the cat version of a Varen?
That's a good question.
I don't
I don't know if
I
they
guess
have one.
hijack.
No.
That's a monkey,
The monkey.
Do you like comic book movies, particularly Marvel films? Because if you do, hi, my name's Ian. I hang out with Mitch. We take a journey into mystery every single Wednesday. You can watch us live. You can listen to us later in the car when you're by yourself and you don't want to tell people you listen to podcasts about Marvel movies. That's fine. No judgment. But we're here for you. We watched all the MCU. Now we're going through all the old ones. So buckle in. Mitch is going to take us there. Boom. That's your ad right there.
Are you tired of watching your beloved characters being tortured by careless authors?
Are you sick of feeling like they could have swapped out all of the painful action and the plot would remain untouched? Subscribe to Books That Burn, the fortnightly book review podcast focusing on fictional depictions of trauma.
We assume that the characters' reactions are reasonable and focus on how badly or well they were served by their authors.
Join us for our minor character spotlights, main character discussions, and favorite non-traumatic things in the dark books we love.
Find us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts.
CPOV. CertainPOV.com.